Hi everybody, how you doing? Pretty good. There we go. This one works. Well, we're so happy to have you guys here. We weren't sure if Frightmare was going to happen this year, were we? It got a little bit dicey there for a bit, but it's, gosh, just so glad to be here and be with you guys. And I know this is a little bit of a sad break, but I'll make it a happy break because these are good memories. These are good memories of good people and really good guys. So I know that when you're watching this stuff, you're thinking, oh man, we wish they were all here. But for now, we wanted to do a tribute to them. And first and foremost, we lost someone in the Frightmare family, Jed Bartlett. So I know you've been seeing the pictures here, and gosh, it's a hard one, you know. Of course, we love these guests because we've seen them in all of their films, and they've all been so wonderful and such a part of our hearts. But when we lose someone that we see all the time and we don't see that smiling face anymore, it is tough. But the best thing we can do is honor them by being here and you know, if you see something good on here, and there's a lot of good things on here, post it, tag it, you know. Let's keep them out there. But wanted to remember each one of these people and wanted to point out that if you didn't grab one of the programs here, there's a nice little picture right here that talks about all of them. And someone that was brought up yesterday on stage during the Leatherface panel was Sid Haig. And show of hands, how many of you guys got to meet Sid Haig while he's here? Gosh, see, he touched all of you guys. And how cool is he? You know, just such a good guy. And you could tell, you know, in one of his last appearances, he was tired, you know, but he was there until the end, you know, and there's something to be said for that, you know, and just kept going. And you know, until the last person was there. And you gotta love that about somebody like that. And Stuart Gordon, I've had a couple of great conversations with him, and what a mind on that guy. And a twisted mind, but a great mind. And he is someone that fought really hard to make sure his movies got made the way that they wanted to get made. Some of the stories about the things that he went through were pretty amazing. Like, I don't know if I'd have the fight in me that he had to do it, but he was just creative all the way to the end. And then, of course, Mr. Dieter Laser himself. Oh my gosh. Did you guys get to meet him as well? He was only here one time, but he showed up in that doctor's coat. And, that was, if you remember, there was a red carpet there that year. And him walking up and down the red carpet, and you could just see him out of the corner of your eye. And you're just like, oh no, it's the doctor. And but gosh, for as scary as he seemed to be, he was really nice. He was and funny too. A crazy German sense of humor. And then Mr. Grumpy Cat himself, Wilford Brimley. All right, how many of you guys were at that Q&A at the Alamo Draft House for The Thing? That was one of the, you're going to talk about dry humor. You know, he was not sure, he wheeled right in, he was not sure what he was doing there. But he made sure that every time he said something, you just got to laugh. And so, if you remember them, the diabetes. So, I actually happened to find a diabetes shirt. And I thought, oh, this will be funny. And then I realized that, maybe he doesn't think this is funny. And so I walked up to him, and I had my jacket covering my shirt, and I said, I hope you don't mind, but I found this great shirt online, and I kind of wanted to have it in the picture. And I showed it to him. His expression did not change at all, and he goes, I don't mind at all. And I was like, okay, well, there we are. And then, of course, we got to say James Hampton. Gosh, what a smile of a guy. It's just so friendly. And I think his wife is here. And yes, hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh. And you know, I hadn't seen Teen Wolf in years. And then, you know, after he passed, I had seen gosh, when you see him come out in the full wolf gear, I just you just can't stop smiling. And And another guy that was just so friendly to all the fans, is out of his way friendly, you know? And he feels like one of those guys, if you were to run into him at the pharmacy or the grocery store, it would be the same experience. Just happy to be here. It's not an act, you know? And loved what he did. And loved having him here locally, you know? It's very sweet. Robert Hall, so young, and what a talent. If you've seen the makeup that he's done and just the effects and his laid to rest movies, you know, I think he was raising money for the last one that I guess we will not see, but he had so many ideas. And he was there at the same time as the Human Centipede on the red carpet, and he was right next to the doctor at one point, and he was just he was a true horror fan, you know, horror tattoos, everything, you know, but he got to make movies, you know, he got to go to the other side, which is really cool, and you know, leaving behind a good legacy of work. And then of course Marilyn Eastman, probably that was a while ago, but do you guys remember her being here? Gosh, the night, just to see Night of the Living Dead on the, you know, like with them, you know, and with the George Romero, it's great. I mean, all of us, we have to think about how special these experiences are, right? You know, there's so many people, millions of people that watch these movies and have not, they never get to meet anybody in them. You know, think about how many people in how many states are just, they would love it. They would love to trade places with you and have this experience, to have their favorite star put their arm around them, to take a photo with them, to get their DVD signed. And so we're lucky to be here, you know, we really are. And we're brave too, we're out here right in the middle of Corona, but we've got our masks, we're doing it right. We're showing that these things can happen again, you know? And this is not some super spreader event. Everybody's really good. And I gotta say, after doing these panels, these guests love you guys. They go all around all kinds of conventions, and different parts of the country are different, you know, different parts of the world are different. But here, the Frightmare family has always been very respectful, and I've heard nothing but great things from everybody here, including all these guys. I've had interactions with all of them, and they're all so sweet, and they will all be very missed very much. And I'm gonna let you guys continue with the slideshow. They're taking me out to do the Jodell panel, but I just wanted to step in and just make sure something was said while they were here. And it was really important to Lloyd to make sure that everyone knew that the guests were appreciated and loved by everybody. And I'm guessing each one of you have had interactions with probably several of these people, and we love those times. Keep those pictures, keep those memories. Make sure you make them digital. If you had it printed out, make sure you email it to yourself or something, because this is how we keep them alive in our hearts and our memories. So tag it, post it, you know, and we'll continue loving each one of these people. So thank you guys so much for being here, really. And let's give some love. If you're a religious person, say a prayer for these guys. Say hello. If you're not, then just keep them in your hearts and your minds. And let's watch this beautiful slideshow. And hopefully, Casey, hopefully maybe it'll be online somewhere. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep it alive. Let's keep it going. So thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your Frightmare, and we'll see you guys soon. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
We got Jim. Come on, Franklin, you had fun. I don't know if I can take it.
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. Oh, wow.
Yeah, there we go. That's like,
Butt off at her. Yeah. I don't know what this is. Yeah, being
I'm looking for a left.
One of the things that the main thing was put on various costumes and guys with a lot and girls with a lot of tattoos, which I had no experience with and I didn't know how I would respond to that. They were wonderful.
working like tires eraser. Here, already in 10 years, a Westerner in Texas, right a few dollars. A lot of these things still on the table.
I'm probably the wrong guy to be here.
How you doing? Her grandmother did. Home. There.
Not anytime soon.
I hope not.
Not anytime soon.
No,
sir.
I hope. And again, my number's full, that's it, deuces.
Can I have a bike? Is that too soon?
No, you can have it.
Y'all heard it.
Hey, when I make up my new will, I will include, you know what, actually, I'll
She's
give
got
it
it
to
on
your
video.
daughter.
She's got it on video.
I get the hat.
Oh, no, that's going with me.
That's gonna be on your.
We're gonna bury
That will be in my casket when they close.
Cowboy, we're gonna put you in a coffee can and buy a rug.
What? I'm Mama Jen.
You got plenty of them, aren't you?
Buy a coffee can. And a pretty